Good evening, and welcome to the Paul D. Schreiber Class of 2025 Commencement Ceremony. The honor of leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance one last time belongs to the voices of Schreiber High School, Lucas Gerasmo and Julian Kimball.
Good evening, Schreiber High. Here's what's in with Lucas
and Julian.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the National Anthem performed by our senior choir students under the direction of Miss Amanda Johnson. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated for the Schreiber High School alma mater.
Oh, our high school, we sing to you. We will always be loyal and true. For thy honor we will stand, for thy laurels fair demand, and will rally round thy flag of blue. Ever forward may we bear thy name. Ever upward we'll raise thy fame. May our courage prove true while we're working for you. Fort Washington, we sing thy praise. We sing thy praise.
The Snapple fact of the day is that the first hot air balloon passengers were a sheep, a duck, and a rooster.
The Kimball cast for tonight is a high of 82, and if you plan on going out for dinner, it will be 73 and a great night for Besito.
Today is the day, Schreiber.
And it's also National Handshake Day.
Have
Have a great day, Schreiber.
Thank you, Lucas and Julian. What a beautiful performance by our senior vocalists under the direction of Ms. Johnson. The Port Washington Board of Education plays a vital role in ensuring our students have access to high-quality programs and meaningful learning opportunities. As board president, Mr. Adam Smith continues to demonstrate a strong commitment to meeting the diverse needs of our school community while pushing forward the important work of progress. We are grateful to Mr. Smith and the entire board for their thoughtful leadership, advocacy, and dedication to supporting both our students and staff in countless ways. Now let's give a warm welcome to Mr. Adam Smith.
Good evening. On behalf of the entire board, I want to extend a warm welcome to our graduates, as well as to the proud parents, caregivers, and loved ones gathered here today. Schreiber class of 2025, you did it. You've reached your high school graduation. You followed the course, met the challenges, and accomplished everything needed to arrive at this moment. And now you stand at a fork in the road. As you close this chapter at Schreiber and look ahead, you get to choose what comes next and take that first exciting step forward. Whatever path you choose, know this: as graduates of Schreiber High School, you are more than ready. As you begin that journey, remember you are not walking it alone. Be open to asking for help when you need it. Value the partners and allies you'll meet along the way, and be generous with your gratitude. Start today. Thank your families and friends who supported you through every twist and turn. Thank your teachers, coaches, advisors, mentors, and those who challenged you to aim higher, think deeper, and grow. And thank your classmates for the friendships and shared experiences along the way. Wherever your path leads next, on behalf of the Board of Education, we wish you nothing but success and fulfillment in whatever comes next. Congratulations, class of 2025.
From the first time you entered the building as incoming freshmen, Mr. Weiss and Ms. Lane were there for you, working tirelessly to help you find your way at the new high school. At this time, I invite Mr. Weiss to share a few words with his graduating class of 2025.
Thank you, Dr. Baer. Greetings, Dr. Shields, members of the Board of Education, Dr. Baer, parents, families, friends, and of course, the graduating class of 2025. And just like that, we made it. Honestly, I wasn't so sure we would. Between senioritis and at least 17 emails with the words graduation in jeopardy, kind of felt like a toss-up there for a while. But here we are. We made it. And so as the sun begins to set, it reminds us that even endings can be beautiful. And it's time for us to look back on the time we spent together and also look forward to the time that lies ahead. Time is a funny thing. It moves fast and slow all at once. It seems like moments ago, and also ages ago, when we entered Schreiber together for the first time as a class. Back then, we were wide-eyed and punctual. Of course, by senior year, well, it was more like strolling in around third period, Starbucks in hand, if he even came in at all. But seriously, there were also moments when time seemed to stand still, where raindrops hung motionless in the air, like when we think back to the boys' basketball state championship run, or to the first time you fell in love, or even to math class at 8 a.m. There are many possible natures of time. Consider a world in which cause and effect are erratic, as Alan Lightman does in his book Einstein's Dreams. Quote, "If the past has an uncertain effect on the present, there is no need to dwell on the past. And if the present has little effect on the future, present actions need not be weighed for their consequence. Rather, each act is an island in time to be judged on its own." Close quote. In moments like this, moments like today, moments of prescient importance, I think of a different conception of time. A conception where time seems to speed up as we get closer to the end. It's funny how that happens, isn't it? How we seem to be waiting for and looking forward to an event forever. And then it's there. And then it's gone in the blink of an eye. And then when we get to the end of the thing, we feel like somehow we missed it, wishing we had done more along the way, or we regret the things we didn't do, the people we didn't talk to, the things we didn't say, wishing we had danced just a little bit longer. And in these moments, nay, before these moments arrive, in the run-up to these moments, in the run-up to these many moments, in these everyday, every hour moments in our lives, that is when we must learn to freeze time. That is when we must learn to suspend judgment of ourselves, when we must learn to stop thinking about cause and effect and just be. Be with ourselves, be in the moment. Do not look back, do not look forward, just be. And so to quote poet Ross Gay, if you find yourself half naked and barefoot in the frosty grass, hearing again the earth's sonorous moan, do not raise your small voice against it. Do not take cover. Instead, curl your toes into the grass. Watch the cloud ascending from your lip. Walk through the garden's dormant splendor and say only, thank you. Thank you. Okay, now the time has come for me to say goodbye to you all, the class of 2025. Our great journey together has come to an end. So thank you, parents, families, and friends, for entrusting your children to us, for allowing us to be a part of their lives and allowing us to watch them grow into the incredible young people they've become. This has been an incredible 4 years. We've become something more than classmates. We've become like family as we've journeyed together. We've laughed, we've cheered, and we've celebrated together. And we've licked our wounds together. And sometimes we've even cried together. And in so many ways, I've learned so much from each of you, as much as I hope you've learned from me. I will miss you, each of you, all of you. You're welcome back at any time to visit, but our time together is over. Schreiber has been your home, but you've outgrown it, and the time has come for you to move on. But don't worry, you carry all of this with you now. The friendships, the lessons, the heartbreaks, the joy. Schreiber is forever a part of who you are. You've all grown so much over the past 4 years. I do truly love all of you. Even those of you, and you know who you are, who have, shall we say, tested my love and my patience over these 4 years. Don't worry, I won't name names, but I do have a list. All of you will be with me forever in my heart. And so, class of 2025, may you measure time by listening to your heartbeats and feeling the rhythm of your moods and your desires. Remember that every moment counts. And for God's sakes, learn to do your laundry. Congratulations to each of you. Thank you.
Each year, one member of the graduating class is selected by their peers to deliver a speech. Someone whose voice captures not just the spirit of the class, but also the heart behind the journey. This year, your class of 2025 has chosen Isabella Diedrichson. She was selected for the way her words resonate and the warmth and sincerity she brings. Please join me in welcoming your student speaker, Bella Diedrichson.
Before I begin, everybody say cheese. Good evening, Dr. Shields, members of the Board of Education and Central Administration, Dr. Baer, Mr. Weiss, faculty, family, friends, and especially the graduating class of 2025. It is a privilege to speak to you all this evening. Now, I'll be honest with you all, starting this speech was incredibly challenging for me. I didn't know how to create a single message capturing our collective feelings of excitement, anxiety, nostalgia, maybe even some fear. Every time I sat down to write, I kept asking myself what was most important to speak about while holding the attention of the entire class of 2025. A large, restless groups ready to toss their caps in the air and celebrate 4 years of hard work and dedication. I kept, pivoting. My ideas, my themes, my topics. Now, when I say the word pivot, I'm sure everyone here defines the word pivot with some sort of change. I, however, associate the word pivot with something more, my favorite Friends episode. For those of you who don't know, the show Friends displays a group of best friends living minutes away from each other in New York City, navigating life and enjoying each other's company. In the episode, the one with the cop, Ross forces his friends Rachel and Chandler to help him move a new couch into his apartment. Together, they attempt to carry it up multiple flights of stairs, which proves awkward and impossible. Those familiar with this episode know exactly what I'm about to say. Out of frustration, Ross famously screams at Rachel and Chandler to pivot multiple times, his hope being that yelling would magically make the narrow staircase wider. Recently, this clip has been highly popularized, especially on TikTok and Instagram, which I'm sure many of you have come across, even if you haven't seen the episode itself. However, those clips only show Ross's hilarious pivot screams and not the ending of the scene. The part that you don't get from social media is that Ross, Rachel, and Chandler never make it up the stairs with the couch. They fail. Ross goes back to the store having sawed the couch in half and bargaining for and celebrating the $4 in store credit he gets in return. I think we can all learn a little bit from Ross in that scene to remind us to live presently, not fear failure, and not obsess over an end result that might change along the way. There's a striking comparison between graduation today and that Friends episode. We spent these last 4 years trying to get somewhere, get to a certain step, a specific college, an award, an accomplishment, maybe graduation itself. But now that we have it, now that we must leave behind teachers who were mentors and friends that became close family, what about everything else? I am certain many of us are holding on to memories of sports games, lunch periods filled with laughter, even a day sitting through school with our friends. So, what really comes next? Well, starting tomorrow, it's up to you to write the next episode. Now, that uncertainty, that hesitancy to take a step towards the change we are about to experience in our comfortable routines is normal, but we should not fear it. Because unlike a Friends episode, your scene doesn't end here. While we may have to say goodbye to the Rachels and Chandlers and Monicas of our lives, those goodbyes are only temporary. Your story keeps going, and I am confident it will be filled with new and vivid characters as well as the old. You keep climbing the stairs, navigating the steps and turns thrown at you. The failures and successes are what keep the climbing interesting. High school, while certainly a steep one, was a step we all climbed together, and you all should be very proud of yourselves. Looking back, we were forced to pivot a lot throughout high school, from remote learning to the transition to freshman year, to trying new sports, clubs, and classes, to making new friends. Our experiences from the past 4 years, the ones endured individually and as a team, have shaped us into the people we've grown up to be today. As we pivot away from our friends, our hometown, away from the complicated Schreiber bell schedule and the familiar faces we pass in the hallways, we continue to grow. College, trade school, work, the military, or wherever you go after graduation will be another step. And life's monumental moments will build a staircase that tells the stories of our lives, who we are and what we've done, where we've gone and what we've conquered since this point. Graduation is simply a series finale to a show we've all enjoyed 4 incredible seasons of. But, just like Friends, we find new shows to obsess over. And we come back to the old to rewatch and relive whenever we are feeling a little bit nostalgic. If there's one thing from my speech today that I want to stick with you, it's this. I hope you are encouraged to embrace the unknown of what comes next with excitement, and don't run from it, but run with it, like Ross and his unwavering determination. Most importantly, don't forget how to pivot. Live loudly, be vulnerable, be present, be messy, make mistakes and make them confidently and often. And remember, these past 4 years have not defined what the rest will look like, but have given us all a foundation to look back upon and the ability to make the rest of our lives the best of our lives. I can't wait to watch the stairs you all climb from here on out. Good luck, class of 2025, and congratulations, we did it.
Thank you, Bella. It is my pleasure to introduce someone who has stepped into the role of interim superintendent with a thoughtfulness and a steady hand. Dr. Christopher Shields brings a calm, grounded presence and a genuine commitment to supporting the Port Washington community. Please join me in welcoming our interim superintendent of schools, Dr. Christopher Shields.
Good evening, students, family members, friends, Board of Education trustees, and colleagues. It's an honor to join you today as you celebrate this landmark in your educational journey. Graduating from high school is a point in your life that you will never forget. Ask your parents and relatives. They all remember it. I bet they have some really good stories that they could share with you. 37 years ago, I was sitting right where you are, and the gamble took place in the gymnasium, and the theme was solid gold. You should cherish the memories of high school and your senior year while also looking forward to your next chapter. Some of you are planning to attend college, some are entering the armed forces, some are moving directly into the workforce, and some of you are still trying to figure out what your next step will be. Whatever path you have chosen at this point in your life, I would ask you to think about 3 big picture ideas that I have found valuable in my journey, and I hope that you will as well. Number 1, Port Washington is an incredible community that is full of people that care tremendously about you. You are surrounded by many of them today. I hope that you have felt the strong sense of community spirit as you have grown up here. It is special, and it doesn't exist everywhere. It is one of the reasons I chose to raise my family here. I would encourage you to remember this feeling of community, not because you need to live here, but because it's a powerful dynamic to have in your life. Surround yourself with a community of people wherever you go that cares for you, loves you, and lifts you up. This will only make you stronger and happier. Number 2, the transition out of high school comes with a mix of emotions, but I hope that one of them is optimism. Optimism is a mental attitude characterized by hope and confidence in a positive future. Optimists view the glass as half full instead of half empty. They also view hardships as learning experiences or temporary setbacks. An optimistic attitude helps us be happier, more successful, and healthier. Some have said that optimism may even help people live longer. So why do I highlight this? It is up to you what mindset you wish to live by. I would say to you, you can do anything you want in the world. And you can be amazing at it. No boundaries, no limitations. The opportunity in front of you is to go and figure out what that is. It will take time, Be patient. Make it fun. It is your journey, and I would encourage you to embrace it with optimism. My third and final thing I would like you to think about, to me, is probably the most important. It is your physical and mental well-being. Unless science really changes things, your mind and body is the only one you've got. Take good care of it. Think about what you feed it, how you move it, do you sleep enough, and don't underestimate the power, both good and bad, of stress and emotions. If you don't have your health, everything else in life will become more challenging. Do all that you can to stay mentally and physically strong. So to the class of 2025, I hope you will create an amazing community of positive people around you. Take on the excitement of life with optimism, and do so with close attention to your physical and mental well-being. To the parents, today is a spectacular day, and I thank you for your active role in raising your children. Continue to enjoy the ride of parenthood. Nothing is better. I want to thank all the educators and staff in the audience and here on the stage. It's an honor to work with you, and I thank you for your commitment to Port Washington and the class of 2025. Graduates, I wish you all the best, and I can't wait to see what you do next. Congratulations.
Dr. Shields, Mr. Smith, members of the Board of Education, family and friends, central office administrators, colleagues, and above all, graduates. Today we gather here to celebrate a significant milestone, your graduation from high school and the start of your next chapter. Class of 2025, here we are. You've been lovingly referred to as the bubble class for years. This giant, unforgettable group of students who somehow managed to be everywhere at once and yet still surprise me when I turn a hallway corner. Getting to know you has been one of the greatest privileges of my time at Schreiber. Watching you grow into yourselves has been humbling, hilarious, and if I'm being honest, deeply emotional. I felt it most at the Gamble. You walked the red carpet and I had to stop to catch my breath. Suddenly you weren't the sophomores I welcomed to the brand new front steps at the main entrance on my first day, where I've said good morning to you almost daily for the past 3 years and told you how many wake-ups until the weekend or until the next break to make you smile. All dressed up, you were young adults, radiant, confident, joyful. And because the Gamble took place before graduation, this really is our final time all together. When your name is called tonight and you walk across the stage, I'll get one last moment with each of you, and that brief exchange will mean more to me than you'll ever know. Because this is not just a ceremony. This is what it means to rise. Not just to move forward, but to step fully into who you are with clarity, courage, and conviction. That journey began right here at Schreiber. You rose when you lifted each other up, not for the recognition, but because it was the right thing to do. You rose when you filled the stands and the sidelines, when you made the long drives to support each other at championship games, and cheered in the audience to calm someone's nerves when they stepped into the spotlight. You rose when you made the difficult decisions to do the right thing, when you thought no one was watching, and when it would have been easier not to. These aren't just moments, these are acts of character. These are the choices that strengthen our entire community, and every time you rise, we all rise. To rise doesn't mean that you were never afraid. I've been there too. I've stood in rooms where fear tried to silence my voice, to shrink my vision. But purpose has a way of pulling you forward, and when you step into your purpose, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard, you rise. This year, we've had seniors organize events, speak out against hate, and serve as steady voices in moments of tension. They didn't rise because someone gave an assignment. They rose because they chose to show up for others and discovered something about themselves along the way. And I've seen that in so many of you. I've been quietly, and sometimes not so quietly if you're talking about the dance showcase, cheering on from the sidelines and from the audience. I've watched you face challenges, make mistakes, choose actions you've learned from, push through moments of doubt, celebrations, highlights, accolades, and become the people we are all proud to celebrate today. We've been guiding you along the path as we walk beside you, but you are the ones who put in the work. This is what it means to rise. So here's my final ask, class of 2025. Keep rising. Keep learning from your mistakes. Keep standing up for each other. Keep showing up with compassion. Keep leading with purpose. Keep doing what you know is right, not because it's easy, but because it's who you are. This is who we are. Because tonight, you are not just walking across the stage, you are rising into who you are becoming. On behalf of the entire faculty and staff, it has been our honor to be a part of your life for this very brief time. Congratulations and best wishes to the class of 2025. At this time, I invite the first row to stand as we prepare to award the diplomas.
Hyun Sung Ra. Milton Liu. Francesca Sotili. Matthew Sparber. Leo Herman. Ryan Regan. Brian Duran. Owen Jarrell. Nicholas Samuel. Gavin Gerbasi. Jimmy Rather. Marco Stevens. Zach Berbiglia. Eris Perez. Addison Cromie. Nico Scott. David Singh.
Evan Eng. Ty Abrams. Aiden C. Brandon C. Ethan Young. Miles Park. Robert Pasternak. Samantha DeVito. Isabel Epstein. Max Siskin. Mila Tannenbaum. Ben Kalopoulos. Benjamin Gordon. Araman Sharma. Leah Dong.
Taline Nenejan. Reno Sakayama. Aria Gottesman. Julia Shapiro. Damaris Barrera. Dairis Barrera. Jordan Hernandez. Carlos Lopez. Anthony Conde. Catherine Castillo. Karen Pollo Castillo. Myra Barrera. Stephen Martinez. Nefeli Karitzis. Noya Haliva. Anyali Gonzalez.
Mia Powers. Riley Thompson. Sadie Feingold. Molly Garfinkel. Caroline Brock. Isabella Garcia. Griffin Burke. Ethan Restivo. Paula Hernandez. Anthony Cocarelli. Colby Bodner. Yu Tien Wu. Mike Segara. Angelo Urbina Garcia. Aiden Barrera Sanchez. Christopher Rice. Thomas Sten. Christopher Alvarez.
Javi Herrera. Darwin Castro. Christian Benitez. Cindy Lopez. Brianna Ariola. Kenny Velasquez. Christopher Araujo. Alden Ruskin. Ryan Baxter. Mac Bailey. Benjamin Loomy. Andrew Swenson. Marshall Huron. Jonathan Gold. Robert Higgins. Benjamin Ohlendorf. Will Fogarty. Spencer Cohen. Forrest Stolbum.
Jaden Portillo. Robert Wilson. Jahir Heredia. Kate Kirpin. Bridget Southard. Susanna Abel. Charlotte Packer. Lola Moriello. Danica Blaslov. Emily Tyrus. Christian Esteban Morales. Alejandro Huanca. Elvin Lee. Jaden Hinoue. James Welch. Brandon Hiron. Pontalis Karageorgis. Samfel Hormitsang. Ethan Langholes.
We gotta keep moving. We gotta keep moving. Keep moving. Joel Perez. Madis Yucks. Jake Shakrian. Matthew Saccone. Jacob Green. Nathan Jackman. Patrick Tiernan. Leo DiCostanzo. Dylan Saunders. Nika Kunitsa. Jordan Orellana. Jacob Spence. Austin Lee. Jacob Tan. James Cott. Dylan Persad. Lucas Samuels.
Shake right, grab left. Nicole Kaylee. Yep. Nicole Kayleen Barona. Allison Ramos Chavez. Juliana Alonso Diaz. Sofia Latelpa. Tiffany Martinez. Leslie Mendez Lara. Ariel Velasquez. Sarah Saidi. Nicole McGuire. Sloan Silverstein. Tessa Timpone. Terrence Au. Naira Mera. Fiona Zhang. Eunice Park. Charlie Randazzo. Naomi Kaplan.
Samantha Curick. Sabrina Lieber. Nicoletta Rubino. Ava Jimenez. Alexandra Goldberg. Chloe Ducharme. Charlene Cirincione. Mabel Einen. Stella Felix. Samantha Cohen. Juliet Paltrow. Mazzy Sass. Devin Sivin. Indigo Gertz. Taya Druzis.
You're going to give it to me as you walk on. Kimberly Young. Juliana Batenko. Malin Batanko. Sadell Polson. Leisha Sawani. Bella Lucas. Kiara Umadeo. Helena Franchetti. Rochelle Landieta. Cassidy Metzner. Catherine Johan. Dylan Miglio. Sarah Germana. Isaac Graubard. Evangelia Sferudis. Audrey Wren. Caitlin Garbian. Ryan Engel. Zoe Gabrielle Lucas.
Mariela Ortez. Ariana Pinate Flores. Marilyn Pukir. Daniela Molina. Stephanie Duarte Montes. Jacqueline Duarte Barrias. Dylan Prohens. Yaira Fernandez. Mariana Quintero. Angelina Caballero. Victoria Salameo Portillo. Aiden Kula. Brian Garcia Arcentales. Thomas Fillarimo. Roman Hokinson. Evan Mavashev. Sebastian LaRussa.
Matthew Calderon. Dean Chen. Joshua Dormaville. Isabel Ortega. Natasha Perez. Alana Austin. Samuel Parada. Stacy Yanez. Ashley Cruz. Mario Arias. Leslie Marquina Coronel. Julieta Cumbe. Damari Lopez Rosa. Ashley Betancourt. JD Vallejo. Emily Castillo Gomez. Brittany Mendez. Caitlin Segara.
Okay, so you walk when I say. Charlie Cohn. Evan Friedman Ogino. Leo Bossi. Dominic Plaka. Noah Lapter. Christian Sarkazy. Tommy McCarville. Liam McCarville. Jacob Apat. Owen Kirschenblatt. Max Taylor. Julian Simay. Charlie Landau. Mason Grosso. Ryan Abend. Carter Fritz. Just how it sounds? Yeah. Jackson Angel. Yep. Jake Vanderputten. Gabriel Santos. Isaac Latucci. Tyler Bray. Aiden Kowalczyk.
Melanie Hernandez Gomez. Kayla Vicente Boteo. Yesenia Apaza. Jocelyn Cornell. Darren Frisch. Elizabeth Lewis. Madison Rafferty. Mackenzie Smalden. Leah Serker. Amelie Fazari. Abigail Hegarty. Isabella Didrikson. Julia Agan. Caroline Damsky. Nicolette Fuchetto.
Ray von Roschlaub. Violet Carmody. Matthew Eustace. Nico Cocarelli. Tanner Johnson. Sebastian Valenza. Everett Soren. Andrew Krefitz. James Kinsey. Hayden Nadboy. Juan Navas. Aaron Hugh. Travis Scaglione. Dominic Castro. Vincent Cassio. Dom Forgione. Javon Nakashian. Jackson Weinstein.
Athena Dritzis. Eva Krell. Ellie Parodi. Athena Lazarides. Isabel Oldis. Bethany Burns. Michael Solomon. Jake Charlotte. Jacob Ahern. Elijah Ain. Cyril Bagat. Alec Hartstein. Max Spirita. Stefano Capobianco. Cole Reyes. Derek Fine. Daniel Squires. Gavin Kealoanui Kinney. Rigel Kahilio Kalani Kinney.
Hey, fellas, good luck. Best of luck. Good luck, boys.
JJ Ioannidis. Jake Eskenazi. Leo Siskind. Harrison Behan. Michael Malatino. Brendan Lang. Nicholas Noga. Declan Cryan. Thomas Shea. Gavin Cheevers. Lucas Lardu. Thomas Stylianos. Maximo Lopez. Ryan Cho. Aiden Piriatamwong. Evan Malloy. Noah Kabayashi. Nathaniel Acerdo.
Doshi. Kieran Doshi. Christian Lee. Tilden Vasey. Jaden Doshi. Harry Gindi. Josh Levine. Ben Drucker. Bryn Dano. Alexandra Miller. Ashley Carrillo. Morgan Stone. Addison Rejwan. Ellie Haddam. Olivia Gade. Juliet Feinblum. Marley Corin. Anna Klein. Morgan Klein.
Henry Gerstein. David Kumbe. Katie Germana. Stephanie Cornell. Carly Bularo. Kiara Adams. Casey DeJana. Mia Elias. Marley Byer. Alexis Preda. Benjamin Sharfstein. Chelsea Rivera. Georgia Rossi. Jillian Ortenzi. Isabella Zanegri. Julia Martinez. Kayla Brodsky. Sophie Berg. Anne-Marie Mudis.
Cody Feldman. Zachary Miller. Jack Russo. Bryce Carty. Zach Tesler. Jordan Golan. Ryan Craneman. Adiel Torbati. Kiri Lisith Parada Serrano. Calvin Marr. Minjae Jang. Braden Korber. Evan Abramson. Alex Gallick Kuzmicki. Justin Park. Gianluca Sousa. Sean Nabavi. Joseph Amoruso.
Amaya Reyes. Anika Bouillon. Michelle Suna. Annabelle Castillo. Zoe Weiss. Emma Ben-Cosme. Ripley Spooner. Lena Loftus. Mika Amar. Abigail Kessler. Catherine Doherty. Tessa Rudiger. Riley Bloomgarden. Sophia Callender. Sydney Foreman. Emma Gannon. Dante Del Vecchio. Lucas Durasmo. We meet again. Julian Kimball.
Aaron Hernandez. Harrison Chin. Kazis Borcha. Kevin Fishbein. Alex Shevin. Julian Underberg. Jaden Underberg. Ezra Schulmiller. Zachary Chaplin. Brenda Pia. Megan Zhao. Sarah Carpio. Shannon Curtin. Bella Sinclair. Jalen Jalabi. Juliana Domel. Layla Hay.
No, walk this way, this way, this way. Mateo Maracho Patino. Gilson Valdez. Jonathan Ben Alta. Hudson Bear. Will Amity. Jack Rothenberg. Abram Freilich. Ryan Shanahan. Kenny Daly. Riley Funk. Felix Rubenstein. Lindsay Estrada Medina. Lily Goldman. Hannah Gentry. Anna DeMayo. Shayna Blumenfeld. Taya Catronis. Annie Lee.
You're not gonna shoot. Yeah. That scares me a little bit. Here you go.
On this side, not on that side. No.
Alexa Call. Alessandra Acevedo. John Oriana. Aiden Segara. William Barrera. Roberto Bulnes. Luis Enriquez. Dante Salerno. Allison Aguilar. Jackson Dietrich. Caitlin Schechter. Ava Franchetti. Emma Goldberg. Paul Trombley. Brian Barr. Elizabeth LaRosa. Evelyn Escobar. Flo Laika.
Walk this way, girls. This way, this way. Ava, this way. Emmett Cryan. Alexa Banoon. Bridget LaRosa. Lily Capobianco. Catherine Carmen. Mia Rochester. Zoe Rochester. Anna Latucci. Molly Gober. Hannah Hillman.
Congratulations, Anna. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you.
As we have the final students making their way back to their seats, let's give a huge round of applause for the class of 2025. Thank you to Dr. Shields, Ms. Manuel, the Board of Education, Mr. Graham, Mr. Albury, the Buildings and Grounds crew, the Schreiber custodial staff, Mr. Weiss and the administrative team, Ms. Director, Ms. Lane, Ms. Caccioli, Ms. Nardone, Mr. Foreman, faculty, paras, and all of those who contributed to this graduation ceremony tonight. All of this would not be possible without the efforts of many people behind the scenes. So now, will the class of 2025 please rise? Once I have completed the following statement, you will move your tassels from right to left, and you will be official graduates of the Paul D. Schreiber High School. By the power vested in me by the Education Department of the State of New York and the honor bestowed upon me by our Board of Education, it is my pleasure to officially present to you for the very first time as graduates of Paul D. Schreiber's high school class of 2025. This concludes our commencement ceremony. We kindly ask that you wait until the graduates complete their recessional before you exit the bleachers. Thank you and congratulations to all.